Today's Thursday. I figure I'd like to have this done by tomorrow night, or finish it up tomorrow night's stream, and then for the weekend start working on the doors. They're a lot less involved, but they are two-sided, double-sided. So blame Lionel Richie. You got it. Yeah, I agree. It's all Lionel Richie's fault. Motherfucker. All right. So, all right, let's mix up some grays. And let's get this bunny painted. And I think we'll find the blood red too. Let's get the blood ready. All right. Get this new dab mat. Woo, madness. PBR lunchbox. I highly recommend one for carrying all your paints. It's amazing. Let's see. I got the gray. Is that blood red already out here? Maybe not. Maybe I'm out. All right. Let me go to the. Excuse me. Go to the live painting bag, which has the bigger tubes. Oh, yep, here we go. Okay. Close up the ink before I throw it all over the place. Okay, you are garbage, you are whatever. Let's see. Let's get a fresh bowl. Okay. Let's go in with our grays. We're gonna go in with some Lionel Richie gray. I mean, I do have occasionally I've tried using like a flow aid as well. I was kicking around, seeing if this would like keep more of the vibrancy without water, being able to water it down. No difference as far as water is concerned. That's about as dark as we made. Okay. Hello. Is it me you're looking for? I don't know. I haven't bought a carton of milk lately, so I don't know who I'm supposed to be looking for. Yes. Come on, that was an intelligent joke. I'm looking for the whore in the Walmart warehouse. There, now I just combined all your shit together. Too soon. Everybody's got to die. Hello, hello, dancing on the ceiling. Sounds like a movie script. Hello, he says as he dances on the ceiling. Alright, so we're just going to block in some of the gray here. The beginnings of the furry little bunny. Yes. Was ... really a lyric? I'll fill it in when I perform live. But we know the songs, man. I'm gonna laugh like a motherfucker. Just buffing some gray here where there's going to be shadow. Effect is, well, he does have a little, give him a little gray belly. Yeah, dot, dot, dot. What is this gray? I remember that. I remember watching Soul Train in like 79, and it was like, next up, I want you all to get crazy to dot, dot, dot by Lionel Richie. God, I remember watching that show too. When my grandparents my mom was a single parent, so we lived with my grandparents growing up, and when they would go out to dinner on a Saturday night or some shit, and it'd just be my mom and myself at home. I was like 4 years old, and we'd just like cook up some TV dinners and watch Soul Train. Vividly remember that. I'm glad that's one of the memories that has stuck with me. I'm like, yeah, Elvira. Hell yeah. Most definitely. I miss all that old shit. There we go. Boom. It's funny that, it's really funny what you remember. But I guess if I remember like dancing with my mom to Soul Train when I was 4 years old, I had a pretty cool childhood. Now, whatever the hell those TV dinners were made out of, woo, that was probably not a good memory. But and it was like the ones with the foil tops. Bust out the TV trays. Elvira. That's awesome. How old was I? Well, I was born in '76, so I didn't. I mean, I was 1 year old when it hit theaters, but I remember watching it on TV. I think right before Empire Strikes Back came out. So whenever that, maybe '82, I was probably like 6, maybe 5 or 6 years old. Yeah, I remember that night too. I remember when it like debuted on TV, and I was like, "Holy shit!" And it was like a big thing. And my uncle's only 6 years older than me because he's the youngest and my mom's the oldest, and she had me when she was 19. Blah blah blah. So my uncle became an uncle when he was 6 years old, which he was not thrilled about that. But I remember him running around like, Star Wars is on TV, and I'm like, what the hell is that? Yeah, I was 7, lost my mind. I know. You're like, oh, yeah. Like, she's a real princess, right? I think I was like 1 when Star Wars came out, but I somehow not sure how. I probably remember the garbage compactor scene. Yeah, yeah. Star Wars was 1977, so I was born August '76. So yeah, I was, if I was 1. So right now I'm just building up layers of acrylic, just like brushing them out, almost like grass, like getting a little darker with each time to create the illusion of fur. And then I'll go in with a real fine line brush and start pulling out like longer, more defined lines. I was born, oh, you were 3, yeah. Maybe they took you. Maybe they're like, screw it, we got duct tape, but we're going to see fucking Star Wars in the theater, whether this kid wants to go or not. They just rubbed whiskey on your gums and put you right to sleep. That would have been amazing to go to that premiere. I mean, not, you know, not that anybody knew how big it was going to be when it first came out, but just to say you were there, like, yeah, I was there. When I was 5, I saw A New Hope. 3 when it came out. I was like, why didn't anyone tell me about these employment opportunities? I thought cops and firemen had the cool job. I have kids, so I'm loving having it in mind in their lives. I'm not one for arguing about movies, kind of pointing myself personally that. Yeah, I agree. I mean, when the new ones, I mean, I mean, I really didn't enjoy the second group of three that came up that Lucas did. I think it was just really weird, but it didn't kind of. I like the new ones now because they have that kind of 70s feel to it, you know, and but all the space battles are so much cooler because the CGI is all caught up. But for me, yeah, I got a 10-year-old daughter and a 6-year-old son, and to be able to actually take them to the movies to see Star Wars is like, fuck yeah, you know. Rogue One was amazing. That was filmed like a Scorsese film. I was like, I mean, with the amount of death in it, I was like, did Scorsese produce this? The Han Solo movie story, okay, cool. We find out a little more about his, past. I'd say that's probably the weakest out of all of them. It was still a fun ride, some cool characters. And it may just be that just Disney's cranking them out now, so I know I'm going to get tired of them, like, Jesus, man. Like, do you have to put that many out? Like, take some time off. Yeah, it's a fun story, fun to know how he, came to be and all that, but I feel like they kind of phoned it in. But it's still Star Wars, it's still cool. Kind of like with Stranger Things, like, really cool show, but they're taking a year off, so they can really put some effort into the story for that, for the third season, and I'm like, that's cool. It doesn't always have to keep, cranking them out just to appease an advertising schedule. I thought that was actually a really innovative move. Like, I didn't know the executives would go for that. Must be really hard to write that stuff. Yeah, I mean, I can't do it. But just keeping everything, and when you have that much of a universe, that big of a universe, that much continuity, I can imagine. But I'm sure they have like some like super nerds on staff that are like, they run the script by, and guys who've read all the novels, and oh yes, well, page 52, you screwed up, and oh, okay, we'll go ahead and fix that. I'm sure they got people on retainer that review this shit. So we're going to give him a black eye. That's going to glow white. We're going to keep that black. This little cut in here, we're going to put that there. Okay, A friend of mine's brother works in social special effects for ILM and Lucas. Oh, nice, nice. Yeah, I got a buddy that works at ILM, and I got a couple of friends that do like horror movie special effects, and man, they're fun. They're like these twin dudes, Chris and Jeff Speed. I still to this day can't tell them apart. But they're the ones I worked on the warehouse party. We did a Halloween party one year based off the movie Seven, and they helped with all the special effects for the party. Oh, it was such a good time. Yeah, that's just got to be some fun work. Aren't they always the most bizarre but fun? Oh yeah, yeah. I mean, they get to do, anybody who gets to do creative shit for a living, I think is pretty bizarre. I like to think I can be bizarre. It's a badge of honor for sure. But they're not like out of their minds weird, which is good. Whoa. Sorry, I look like the stream just took a tank. Nope. Let's go get ready for a fight. Cheers. Cool, man. Thanks for popping in. Have a good night. Good night, good night. I will be slaving away. Alright, let's drop in more of the fur with the black. And then we'll go over it with white. Fuzzy bunny. Actually, we need some blood, don't we? Can't have this bunny running around without any blood. Any blood. So we'll start by bloodying up his teeth a bit. Do 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 do. Oh yeah. And then just drag it out for some bloody fur. Bloody fur. Yeah. Hosting. I keep freaking out. There we go. And you thought it was just spittle. Oh no. This buddy is on a rampage. A bunny? Yeah. Oh, thank God it cooled down a little bit. When I first started streaming, holy shit. Must have been like 100 degrees in here. When I'm in Washington, it's not like it's 200 outside, or, I mean, it's only maybe 65 out there. But I insulated well. And I'll get a toothbrush in there and splatter and whatnot. The lover of violent furry animals. You damn right, motherfucker. Somebody's got to love them. Somebody's got to love them. There we go. Oh, yeah. Come hug me. It's just lipstick. I swear. I know I gotta give him some blood on his paws. There's something about bloody rabbit paws that are just cool as shit. Not like I've seen them before, but in my head they just seemed cool as shit. There we go. This shit keeps. No. If that is just lipstick, he must be a blind hooker. He is. Cockball Productions presents the Blind Hooker Rabbit. You need a date? Oh, yeah. Yeah, and once all the fur and all that's done, I'll go in with a toothbrush and I'll splatter a lot more blood in there and give it that extra oomph. But yes, he is a blind hooker rabbit. We accommodate all. We accommodate all. He didn't have a red eye, did he? Let's see here. I mean, one of his eyes is just a socket. It's in shadow, man. No. I'll put a little sparkle there. Let's see. Killer Bunny. I think that's all you need to put in, and that shit pops up. Oh, yeah. Great images. Yeah, a lot of it's just some bullshit fan art. Oh, yeah. I mean, there's the gif where he tore the guy's fucking neck out. His eyes could just be, they could be, I mean, they're just, you know, whatever. Can't wait till you can add gifs to your paintings. It'll be like, yeah. All right, back to the ink, because my hands ain't dirty enough. Shit. Where is the brush for inking? Where did you go, little friend of mine? Here it is. His eyes are pink in the movie? Okay. That gif, they were just black, but, I mean, I'll give him a pink nose. I'll have to look up a couple more flicks. There we go. Solid black. And I could give him the... I mean, we could get pretty fucking crazy with some little spirally kind of line work. Give him like hurricane eyes. I have to take off. That bunny's looking demented. Have a good stream. I'll catch you later. Thanks, dude. Thanks for popping in, Vision. Appreciate it. And, yeah, man, hope to catch another one of your streams, too. I popped in for a minute the other day, but I had to run. Forever. I love how shit just easily gets a life of its own, like, very quickly in these streams. It's like a think tank for absurdity in here. I love it. Hello. ... That was his big song. I remember it. All the girls were like, I want to be his ... You're looking for the internet. Yeah. No. Think tank. That implies using your brain. That's a very hard concept for the internet. When you look up definition for brain on the internet, it goes, the what? Dianthus, what's happening? Different setup or a bigger canvas? Oh yeah, bigger canvas. If you haven't logged on in the last week or so, let me scroll down. So I'm working on the Monty Python and the Holy Grail commission for my buddy. So there's the characters, working on the Killer Rabbit, and it goes all the way up. That's a 3-foot by 4-foot canvas. And then the next one's going to be a 4 by 6. So for the next, probably at least till I leave for tour in mid-September, I'm going to be working on these big boys. So this one I'm trying to get done by Monday, Tuesday at the latest, and then the next one's going to take at least 4 to 6 weeks to paint. So, you know, just crazy amount of detail. But yeah, man, thanks for popping in. So it took me about a day to kind of, you know, a few hours, whatever, rearrange the studio and and yeah, I haven't seen you online in a couple of weeks, been busy. Ah, no worries, it happens. Yeah, definitely want to, if I was going to stream these big paintings, I had to make sure it was, you know, okay, get the camera angles right, make sure it's comfortable. There we go. So you don't know the cockpaw command yet, do you? Why don't you toss that one in the room there, Kyrune Art? 1200-bit cheer. Holy shit, dude. Thank you so much. That is awesome. I really appreciate that. No, I don't. Yeah, did you see me paint, did you see me work on this one? That's the cockpaw. Because in the original sketch, it really did look like a giant furry penis. I just kind of sketched it out and went, okay, that looks kind of wrong. So I fixed it for the painting. These guys ran with it and created a whole religion around that botched sketch. So You missed a lot. And again, I appreciate the cheer. That was awesome. I got a Discord up now too. Exclamation Discord will take you there. I encourage sharing of art and all sorts of weirdness. So apparently, it's been getting raw in here. Yeah, there's the Discord. Slowly setting that up. Alerts, all that. All that's on the way. But I was telling the peeps earlier, I'm working on my fall product line for the smoke shop, so I just have had a lot of grunt work to do this week. But I won't forget about you. I've been working on my HP class schedule, cross stitch, almost caught up. Oh, cool! Hell yeah! Yeah, I know. I need some days where I can just concentrate on doing stupid shit, like setting up alerts for my Twitch and having fun creating some GIFs or animations or fun type stuff. Where I don't have to think, I just have to be absurd. Oh, cool. Let's see these. Oh, sick. Study of ancient runes. No shit. Oh, look, you got a picture of Kyrune art right there, the unicorn. Very cool. He should be flattered. Astronomy. Oh, that's rad. Yeah, I know. We've been searching for interns and hitting up the local colleges. We just went up to Bellingham today, and there's a big smoke shop that carries a lot of my products up there. But I know the kids just came back from college, so I've got to source a few interns for some work that I have. But even that's like a 45-minute drive to the studio is like the closest like sourceable college. So I gotta find a way to remote work or astronomy is number 7. Awesome, dude. Those are really cool. I like that. Man, takes me back. I think I told you I used to cross stitch when I was a kid. My mom's still into it, and DMC floss. I think I mentioned that too. Hey, that's what I'll get back into when I'm like 80. Just cross stitching. Soothing. The soothing sounds of cross stitching. Oh yeah. Oh, Kyrune's got a link. Talk about earlier. Okay. Nice. Are you doing some pinup style shit? Very cool. Is that oil? Is that what you're talking about? The ones we talked about earlier, like some of the oil, oil panels. That is oil. Cool. Yes, you did. So far, one, championship push-ins, herbology, history, and magic, charm study, ancient study, and Muggle studies. Nice, nice. Creative crew in the house. I don't know why I sent it twice. Because you're proud, dude. Like, look at it. Look at it. Look at it again. Hell, you've seen this painting about 9 times. I gave this rabbit such a, like, man mouth. What's for you tomorrow? Yep, you start posting shit twice, you're banned. Oh, I'm kidding. Oh, hi! Go get kids some dinner. Awesome, awesome. Thanks for popping in. You know where I'll be. Panda, welcome. What be ya doing? How be ya doing? There we go. Lying in bed. Awesome, awesome. I would like to get some sleep eventually in this life. I can't help but bump to this fucking song. Oh, the one I'm playing, that's Ministry. Yeah. This is their cover of Roadhouse Blues. I wanted a little pick-me-up music. You know, 480 beats per minute. Really put some pep in my step. Awesome. Witch with the host. Oh, from the driver's truck outside. I'm like, what song was it? I can't hear your music. Oh, is my music too low? Is it too fucking low? It might be. I don't know. Eh. Hell yeah, donation goal. Oh yeah. Yeah. Enough people bitched about my microphone. I'm like, all right, cool, you pay for it. Figured I'd throw something up there. I was telling Kyrune Art earlier, a few other, my birthday's on the 20th, so I'm going to do some sort of party that weekend and stream. But my actual birthday's on Monday, so I'll maybe do a giveaway and Maybe do a cool sketch while I'm drunk at the bar and then give it away. Do my first giveaway. I'll do one right before I turn 42, like an hour, and then that way I can say I only give one thing away per year. Like, man, when he was 41, he only gave one thing away. This guy's stingy as fuck. Make Sean buy a bottle of alcohol and do $20. Oh boy, I will break you fools. Yeah, I don't know how that would work. That is funny. I've seen people do that, and I'm just like, Jesus. Even the Swayze, the crazy like Swayze. I mean, he'll do shots for nothing. But we should have a goal. I got a bottle of absinthe left, 180 proof. Orange absinthe. I'll do $20 shots of that and then just fly off into the stratosphere, never to be seen again. No, I'd rather give art away, something productive. Sean just goes to an IRL stream for the night. I could, I mean, whatever. The church, Pontiff of the Church of Swayze. Yeah. I know, I was watching the Jub the other night, and Swayze comes in, and it's like, he fires a blue rocket into Sean's anus. I'm like, oh, so there's already been shots fired by the Church of Swayze. Already been shots fired. We're already in this. So what I need to do is bring in a crew. I need to IRL a party that weekend, and then that way I've got like 15 people here. And I can make them all do shots for me. You know, because hire people to do shit. I can't remember the last time I got... When was the last time I drank, like, really drank liquor? I used to drink a shitload of fucking liquor, so... Yes, my liver could probably handle it. But the last 2 times I got obliterated on a whiskey they didn't turn out too good. I'm sorry, Denver, Colorado. Sorry, Beer Fest. Like, it happens. But it was Oktoberfest, so. I think we were drinking... Because I remember only having like 2 shots of Lefroy, real smoky, you know, Scottish or Scotch. And then we went out front, and like it was 2 shots, which is usually nothing. But for some reason, I had a 32-ounce beer in my hand, and I was standing there, and there was like these 3 girls, and there was these 3 NFL players. And I think, I don't even remember doing this, but I guess what I did is I just like Popeyed the beer, and it just all over. Went right into this one girl's face, and her makeup just started streaming down. These NFL guys were pissed off, and then like, my buddy just puts his arm around me and takes me off. He's like, let's get the fuck out of here. So I said, okay. And we were staying at a KOA at the time, the other artist that tours with me. So I took like a 40-minute Uber ride down to this KOA, and then there's a bar across the street. He comes home, knocks on the door, and he's like, I got the motorhome locked, and he's like, oh man, did he fall asleep? And then he's like, oh shit, he's at the bar across the street. So he goes over there, and I guess there's a karaoke night. He opens the door of the bar, walks in, there's like all these good old boys and some hick chicks or whatever, and I guess I'm on stage like singing some like really bad like 80s pop song from like a John Waters movie or something. And then people are literally booing me. I keep singing, I finish, And then I start going up to all these dudes in camouflage, and I was like, "You killed George Bush, didn't you? You killed George Bush." And then we left, and I started throwing shit, and there was a whole lot more involved in that, but that's, I think, what I can legally say on. But it wasn't that much liquor, and that's when I kind of cut liquor out of my schedule, because it was like, okay, this never really happened before. I was able, like in my 20s, to drink like 2 bottles of it, and whiskey in New Orleans, but I guess I'm getting old. But that was funny as shit when I heard that story, because I don't remember doing any of that. No, I didn't piss on the Alamo. I haven't gotten too rowdy in San Antonio. It's actually been very, very calm down there. The last time I was in San Antonio, I was down there for River City Rock Fest last year. My buddy Ali Garza, he's a pretty prominent comic artist. He was at the Comic-Con down there signing, and we got together and drank at the hotel he was staying at, and Lou Diamond Phillips came in. So that was kind of weird. We were kind of sauced, just kind of standing there like, "What's up?" Like, when's the last time that guy was in a movie? Now, New Orleans, we got pretty rowdy, of course. It was acceptable. I used to run along the tops of cars, just find a whole string of them. Ah! It wasn't very nice, but it was funny. The Gimp! What's up, dude? Subscribe to the Tier 1 sub. 2 months in a row. Thanks, dude. Appreciate it. I was wondering where you were. I was like, we need the Gimp tonight. Earlier, it was way too quiet. Thank you for the sub. How are you? What's cracking? What's the story? What's the scoop? What's the score? What's up, man? I am well, slaving away, painting a killer rabbit. Panda's in bed. Kyroon's fighting trains. Moonwitch is probably playing World of Warcraft. I'm just guessing on some people here, but get out of here, fucking moth. No, I'm chilling, working on emotes for my crew. Oh, nice. Emotes. Yeah, I gotta get these, you know what, maybe I'll do that this weekend. I gotta hire that guy again to do my, do some emotes for Tier 2 and Tier 3. I want my Whiskey Devil. Thank you. Here, let me, I'll pan down. You see the characters, finish those up. And then, I dropped in a really bright teal, greens, blues, greens, seafoam. And then up to here, and then this will all be red back here. It'll be a nice contrast and whatnot. So, yeah, it's been fun. A lot of detail. I haven't worked on a painting this big in a while, so it's getting back into, oh, I put 2 hours into painting, and I've gotten, like, this much done. Like I said, I've gotten spoiled with those 16 by 20s that I've been banging out over the last 8 weeks. But yeah, just painting bunny fur. Just painting rocks earlier. Did a nice little pattern there to kind of separate the two sides. So yeah, been sending progress shots to the to my buddy who commissioned this. He's digging it, which is always good. It's always bad if they don't write back or they don't like. Whoops. shadow. Do they ever actually hate it? I mentioned this the other night. I think really the only time I've ever had people be like, "What the fuck?" was when I've done a few sketches at Comic-Con that were a little over the top. But to me, it's like if you didn't look at my art first and know what I'm going to draw, then that's your fault, not mine. So no, and I mean no, not really. There's been people that are like, "Can you add this or add that or oh, I thought of something," but nah, no one really hates it. I mean, all sales final, no refunds. I don't care anyway. No. But that's why I do that fully rendered sketch, so. And then color-wise, I mean, there wasn't really a color scheme for this. I just wanted to make it look kind of like Terry Gilliam's, animations and whatnot. So that kind of dictated, how it was painted and kind of dirtying up the brighter colors to give it that muted kind of 80s look. But he didn't come to me and say, "Oh, I have pale blue walls in my living room. Can you match it?" But there are some clients, we do discuss color. I at least mention it. That way it's not like god awful or doesn't match where they want to hang, hang the piece. Yeah, it's funny how a lot of it's, just how cartoony they are really brings out the Gillian and just using like I let the pencil bleed into the yellows and give it that smoky. All the colors are very smoky. Definitely like to make sure I'm paying tribute because my idea is like once I get this photographed, I would like to at least somehow get it to the whoever's still alive in Monty Python and just say, hey, oh yeah, got a Discord going, got the cockpaw command, got a few new things up and running. So thanks to Kyrune, already set up the Discord for me. And so yeah, there's an art share. There's a bunch of shit about the weird ass cockpaw religion. That's the one. And you're in it. You're featured in it. Oh, I got to add Panda. That's right. I keep forgetting to add as far as releasing. And I tried to like feature the original, the OG followers. So I think I forgot. Was it? Did I? Yeah. My small tribute to the those who have made this stream what it is today. Oh, the hydration bot. Okay, I'll drink some beer. Thanks, hydration bot. You're the best. I have joined. Yeah. Make it a Chinese menu background and start putting up for religious stuff. That's awesome. I gotta create this like Bible. Like once we get everything set, we'll put it out as an actual book. I actually own the Canonomicon.com, so the Necronomicon from Evil Dead and Cryptonomicon, Neil Stevenson book. I actually bought Canonomicon, so like the book of cannabis, and I want to put out like this like satanic book about weed. I think it would sell well. Come up with all these fake stories as to like the truth behind marijuana and scare the shit out of every pothead out there. It'd be fun. Canonomicon, yeah. Man, it's just Canonomicon.com. I mean, it just rolls off the tongue. I'm like, sometimes I just, if it's something like that, I'm like, oh, I'm not getting to this project for a while. I'm like, okay, at least buy the website. Oh, fur is so fucking ridiculous to paint. I don't want to phone it in. I want him to look all nice and soft and fluffy, and oh, you just want to give him a big hug while he rips out your jugular, and good stuff. Well, I gotta give him give him his little pink bunny nose. Alrighty. Alright. I'm gonna take a break in a minute here. Just run inside real quick and grab a couple of fresh beers. Use the facilities and get some fresh, cool air. Ugh, still stuffy in here. Stuffy, stuffy. Yeah. I'll be right back. The taco eating gimp. Nice upload. Yeah, I just checked the Discord while I was inside. That was fucking hilarious. Oh, what do we got? Mine is a terrible thing to taste. Why not? Whew. Your contribution is amazing. It just really rounds out the Discord. I feel like you truly are a part of it now. Just over 3 hours on this fine now Friday. Cheers, everyone. Hope you're having a good night. I can't believe it's another Friday and another fucking week has already passed. Absolutely nuts. I had to set the mood, you know. Oh, well, of course. I want people, when they come in here, they're going to know, like, you're going to get tied up and beaten and flogged and whatever, but we'll feed you. Not a crazy night. You got people coming in 15 minutes before your shift ends? You waiting for those dudes? Yeah, that's good. Sometimes you need a chill night. I've been staying up way too late. Drinking way too much coffee. Not enough beer. I've decided I'm ghosting. Beaten, flogged, and fed. All we can ever hope for in life. Exactly. If those needs are taken care of, what else do you need, man? Yeah, you should ghost those people. No one needs that shit. It's like telemarketers calling at dinner time. Like, fuck off. Ghost. As long as it takes. I love drawing the fur, though. Because it's worth it. Is it aimed right at it? Let's see if I zoom in on this bunny. There you go. You can see the... Ah! You can see all the fur. Look how close you can zoom with this camera. I love it. You're entering the canvas zone. That red square right there, I'm proud of that. I'm very proud of that. That's the best one. It's the only good thing I've done. The camera is amazing, isn't it? I know when I first got this, like, it was just a recommendation by, you know, all the other streamers, you know, that it's a Canon Vixia R800. I guess that's used quite a bit, but one of the things they mentioned was the zoom function, and I'm like, okay, well, if I am going to be doing large-scale paintings, it'd be nice to zoom in, and I didn't know the zoom was going to be like that. It's 57 times zoom. And keep it like that. There we go. And I think it's like, what was it, $200 bucks? 199, 240, something like that. It wasn't expensive at all. But I like it. Really, really good camera for streaming art. I just told Journeyman about it too because he was bitching about using like whatever Logitech, and I'm like, dude, you got a couple $100, so like, it's worth it, especially for the art. Fluffy, it is. You just, oh, give me a hug. Oh, but that's okay because it was so fluffy. The best one. There we go. The clipping begins. That's a cool feature. It's kind of fun that you guys get to do that. No regrets. And I know for the non-comedic side of things, when I want to start clipping just the business advice, that is definitely going to be an awesome feature. The best one. That one right there. And I get to go over this whole thing again with white. Not quite as detailed, but so fun nonetheless. Clips are awesome and fun to abuse, yeah. I can imagine. Like, dude, come on. We should do a whole section like of clips where it's just every time I take a sip of beer, it gets clipped. People who want to check out the stream will be like, "What's this guy about?" It's beer, 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 beer. I mean, it said creative, but I'm sure for the birthday stream on the 20th, there'll be plenty of times, depending how wasted I get, to abuse the clip function. We'll do it. We'll do it up. A montage of, yeah, exactly. It'd be like sip, sip, cockball, sip, sip, cockball. Like we could just integrate just anytime cockball said and sips of beer. And that'll be like how I sell people on my stream. Oh no, you're going to love this shit. Check out some of the clips. I'll totally help you in your art career. It involves weird religions and beer. So the eye of the tiger. That would be awesome. That's my viral video. Boom. See, I almost reached for my paint water again. Probably because this is no better than drinking PBR. No better. I love my PBR though. It's fucking amazing. Eye of the tiger. Wait, what happened here? Tempted Raven. You walked in at a great moment. I don't know exactly what you heard when you walked in, but we've had some gems in the last few minutes. How are you tonight? This morning? Always love the red. Oh, a bunny. Yeah, I mean, that naturally was my first. I mean, yeah, when I first saw the movie, I died when that part came up. I was like, this is awesome. A killer bunny. I walked in on you picking up the wrong drink. Yeah, I was just explaining how I went to reach for. I keep reaching over there for my beer, which isn't over there anymore. Which should be why. This is why I bring two out. I have one here and one. I should just put one over there open, and then I can just, no matter where I'm at, you know. My first commission was a sign for a place for the Rabid Bunny Inn. Shut up. That's awesome. Hell yeah. That'd be a great themed hotel, or yeah. Waitresses at the pub just start biting your neck. Ah, what the fuck, man? It's on the sign. Right? Your fiancés. Just call me Double. I have double of everything. 2 fiancés, 2 beers. Not meant to be. Yeah, we get you. Sometimes you just, sometimes it's just good to have multiple open beers. Yes, you get multiple ones. Have I been doing life? You have. You got to have choices. Plus, that holds the other one accountable. If one fucks up, you're like, yeah, we got another, Get this bone back here. We'll put it in some pretty heavy shadow since it's behind the rabbit. Yeah, I was just showing them the. Should we get a zoom in there again? Woo! Here, let me zoom back and I'll show you the. There you go. So I finished up the characters down here. Got all the background, even got the sun and all that. Got their swords. That guy's beard was a pain in the ass, and then put in the nice green, and then came up here to work on the rabbit tonight. Dropped in all the rocks too, and and then we'll be moving up into here. It'll be all red behind the Black Knight, which is vertical black stripes to separate the two scenes. The Black Knight. There's the sparrow with the coconut, and then the thing. And then I'll be moving over to work on the doors that'll shut on this thing. So when they're open, it'll be a full 6 foot wide painting. This is 4 foot tall by 3 foot right now. So, but I'm having fun with this bunny. Zoom back in on him. There we go. Yeah, this has been an awesome piece. It's been a long time coming. Like, this was commissioned a while ago, but there was no real rush. A matter of watching the movie enough to where I make sure I fit everything in. such an awesome piece to work on, though. It's going to look good in this guy's house. Oh, cool. It was a T-34. That's insane that she had a T-34 and had that, what was it, 80-some kills? With like a mastery or first time out. That's a great story. I would love to do a painting based off that. Was it her fiance or hubby got killed, so she like became a tanker and went out for blood? Awesome story. I mean, the shit that happened in World War II was like, whoa. She triple aced her first time out. That's nuts. Absolutely nuts. Okay. T and a T-34. Nice. 82 by the end of the war, 15. Because women have the patience to aim. Yeah, you're right. I agree with that. Let me go ahead and lock in and, okay. And then when guys are just like, woo! How many rounds can I shoot out there? It's bound to hit something. I took out a church and 8 civilians and 3 cars, 2 mules, a carriage, a small grocery store, and I didn't hit the enemy at all. Oh, that's awesome. There are accounts of her running out of ammo and ramming the other tanks. That is gnarly. I love this woman already. Discord. You post a picture of her? Cockpaw. There we go. All right. I'm excited because now that the humans and the bunny are almost done, everything else is pretty fucking easy to paint. Like the background, it's all pretty mindless. Like putting the background and the Black Knight in are going to be easy. But just getting those pesky humans and animals out of the way. Always a good decision. Holy shit. Oops. Was that not for this one, this stream? The welder has arrived. Woo! Or the welder has arrived. What's up, dude? Welcome. We're talking about World War II Russian ladies who avenged their man's death by going out and killing 82 people. Or 82 other tanks. Kyron's just been telling us about the exploits of this woman. You working? Seems like a redundant question for you, but This conversation again. Yeah, but he's got some more cool facts. She's like exactly. You know what? You can go watch somebody who writes your name on their tits for cheers and sings bullshit songs if you want. You can leave. If this conversation annoys you. There's plenty of those streamers out there. They'll keep the conversation going. Give me $20 and I'll write your name on my eyelid. I've seen that. I did not see that. I lied to you. All right, we got rabbit ears. Yes, the World War II John Wick. I like that. But he was saying she would ram other tanks. Someday there'll be a reckoning for those streamers. I hope so. Where the fuck is this? Why am I missing that? Dude. Yeah, what are you doing hanging out in an art stream? You know? I know at least one streamer that does that shit. Maybe not her tits, but... Oh, I hope there is definitely a reckoning. You know, we could do something on this stream. Like, you find me the worst streamers, and I'll do a parody painting. And we'll just put out a whole line of shit based off, like, these useless streamers. I think that'd be amazing. Maybe that'll be my first contest. Who's useless on Twitch? Twitchless. Titties are art. Art on titties. Squishy bunnies would have your head for being insulting. I don't give a shit. I know the GIMP would have my back. Yeah, I don't know what kind of millennials run this fucking place, but, you know, whatever. That's why I'd have to, you know, maybe when my backing, when I start to really get some firm footing in this this platform, if something ever happened to me and I could go and, like, make a fucking internet shitstorm about it, then we can start doing that stuff. Because then they wouldn't dare. That'd be great. I could get down with art on titties even as a woman. Yeah, best sub for Snapchat. Like, what? Unreal. We've done that at our booth before. It was funny. We did Identity Fest in Virginia. My buddy Alan comes out, really amazing artist, and I'm doing my thing. I'm doing some live sketching, and we got our booth set up. And I said, you know, well, why don't you come down and throw some artwork out and sell some shit, and let's get you going. And he's like, all right. He's sitting there and he's like, well, what should I do? And I was like, dude, why don't you, like, pin a towel up and just start painting girls' boobs? And he had a line the whole day. It was quite impressive. And it brought a lot of business to the booth, so. Thank you, Mr. Moorfield. Thank you, Alan. You were awesome. I mean, they used to do body painting. Get out of here, fucking moth. You know, we threw art events in San Diego that we did body painting, and it was funny. I would never paint on the girls. I'd be like, these brushes, I'm a pro. They're not touching some skank. I've heard rumors that Twitch is going to start monitoring partners' Discord servers to eliminate some of those people. Ah, that'd be awesome. Everyone loves boobs. Everyone's like, art, win-win, done. I have done where they've done the plaster busts of women, and so it's just a plaster, you know, cast of some girls' tits, and I've painted a couple of those up for charity for the breast cancer awareness charity or whatnot. So, yeah, those were pretty cool. They were fun. Oh, Fuzzy Bunny. But yeah, some of the, I don't know. I'm really surprised that you know that Twitch will ban an artist for showing nipple like in a drawing, but yet there are these streamers that just like, why do you exist? Probably because half the people running Twitch are like 15-year-old dudes who just want to see that. I want the bunny. Seems like priorities around this site are a little off. Hey! Awesome, Welder. Thanks for gifting that sub. That's really cool. It's the nipple tax. As soon as you show nipple, it falls into adult entertainment, and then Twitch has to pay a bunch of extra royalties. Ah, okay. All right, that makes sense. But there should be like there should be a difference between painted and real nipple. You know, that makes absolutely no sense. I mean, what if I drew Ren and Stimpy and gave them nipples? Is that going to fall under adult entertainment? Or Hello Kitty? I did Hello Titty. It seems like they need, like, I don't know, they need someone to come in and really fix that shit. They said they want to address it for more art, but they just haven't yet. Yeah, I mean, the art thing really needs to become art. And you know, if they do want to do a creative stream, they kind of need to really get some intelligent people in here to run this shit and not just, you know, let the same people who goof around doing the video game garbage do, you know. There's a difference between 12-year-olds making $500,000 playing a piece of shit video game and guys doing art and girls doing art. So not, you know. I like that they have a creative, but yeah, exactly. There needs to be, they need to address it. And if it's art, you know, and of course, you know, pornographic, I mean, that'll still fall under it. I mean, it's like if it's just a nipple, it's a nipple. Yes, if it's somebody like sucking on them nipples or doing some other raunchy shit, then yeah, of course. But at the same time, it's like, if I can't paint a nipple and I'm considered a mature rated channel, what is the point? Just because I say fuck a few times, that just doesn't seem like, like, you know, that's the most development to the max. I'm going to get up on cartoon nipples, right? Denture guy is pretty amusing. All he does is literally make dentures. No way. They recognize it in their terms of service that they want to put into place a policy for art, but I don't know how long they've been saying that. It's basically, you know, and if it's like any corporation that I've ever worked with, it's just getting past the lawyers, you know, because lawyers get fat retainers, and of course they're not going to do work if they don't have to. So someone within Twitch needs to have the balls to put the lawyers in their place and say, you know, and it's not about, what people don't get is like, you know, it's not saying, how do I get the lawyer to do this? It's going to the big guys and saying, you know, well, the lawyer's saying, hey, don't do it because it'll, here's this excuse. But then if you go, well, it is, if they actually put their work in, you would make more money. And that's where you need to, you know, place that conversation in the ear of someone who actually handles Twitch's finances. Oh, they're putting ASMR in its own place and out of creative? That's awesome. It does need to be in its own place. It needs to be like on that caffeine network or whatever that other like like budget fucking Twitch is coming out. No, ASMR is not creative. There's nothing creative about that, about making noise in a microphone. I can do that shit. Shit, many successful bands do that shit. I mean, Yeah, when I first saw ASMR, and it was when I first logged on to Twitch back in March, I had never heard of it, and I'm like, what is this shit? I saw like the thumbnails or whatever on the browse page, and it was like some girl like fondling a microphone, and I'm like, what the fuck is that? So I clicked on it, and it was like whispering and taking hairbrushes and shit, and I'm like, I literally thought she was deranged, and maybe it was like some Special Olympics thing, or maybe they allow people like handicapped people to have their own channel, and that's cool. But I didn't realize it was like a legitimately, I know where I'm at person, that is making this shit up. Like, it really scared me. Like, wait a minute, no, this person's not drunk, they're not stoned, they're not mentally retarded, but they are deranged, exactly. I don't know. I've seen a lot in my life, but I've obviously not seen it all. Because every time I jump on the internet, there's some shit. There is some shit. There's fucking zipperhead wearing motherfuckers eating tacos on my Discord now because of people like that. Oh, hey, what's up, Gimp? ASMR. All right, give me the best. What's ASMR stand for? Stand for. I'm sure you can come up with some funny ones. But man, they get followers. But it's almost like one of them things like, like fibromyalgia, like some muscle disease or whatever. Like, you never hear about it. I've never heard that term until a lawyer, like class action lawsuit thing. This happens all the time. It shows up on TV and it's like, do you have like, nippolatoma or whatever? And it's like the hardening of your nipples and they fall off and large chunks, and you're like, what the fuck? I've never heard of that. Then that comes out on TV. All of a sudden, it's a class action lawsuit, and then everybody has that disease. It's kind of like ASMR. It's like, oh, we do this because it's soothing and da-da-da, and it just tricks people into believing. Yeah, it really is. Like some chick running a hairbrush over a microphone. It's like, that's the most relaxing thing I've ever heard. I was in a coma for a week. I didn't know where I was. I listened to it while driving. Adult sex workers making rhinovirus. Boom! I knew Kyrune Art would come up with it. Was it ASM? Already such mediocre randomness. I don't know. That's mine. It's funny what gives a person purpose in their life. Because I'm sure at career day in high school, their counselor wasn't like, well, we've reviewed your test, and you're going to buy a microphone and rub shit on it live on the internet. That is the best career path I have for you. Loading swirl from hell. Damn microwave. Alcoholic shitting more randomly. Oh, that's awesome. That is awesome. Incredible. I mean, hey, if they're helping somebody, whatever. But yeah, that get the fuck out of creative. I don't come into your channel and start yelling real loud. Although I wish I could sometimes. What is this? You look weird. Why are you doing that? Alcoholic shame. I love the way that's worded, like shitting more randomly. Like they had put some effort into making sure they didn't shit. You guys are shitting too regularly, too much of a pattern. Now we're getting into some good conversation. It's a little slow earlier tonight. Trying to think of the other weird shit I've seen on Twitch, like late night. Like, I saw these 3 Australian girls cooking cheeseburgers. I'm like, okay. That was really odd and sad. And it wasn't like a cooking show, I don't think. I was pretty drunk, but I don't think it was a cooking show. I think it was people that just went, we got packages of meat in the fridge. Let's stream. Woo! Oh, fuzzy bunny. How about a pink nose? I'm tired of looking at that nose. I need some pinkness. Pink nose. Pink. Alright, maybe not. Let's go to the PBR lunchbox. Oh, what is right on top? Woo! Pink. Let's do this. This is already pink. Oh, average, dude. Average streamers mimicking reality. That's a great one. I think that sums it up for sure. Average streamers, yeah, I was going down these scaring morons. The R really threw me off too. Hashtag deep. Reliably was all I had. It could be like all streamers mentally retarded. ASMR streamers mentally retarded. But mentally retarded fits, so just fill in the A and the S, and I think we may have something. I like the mimicking reality too. That was a good one. moldy rope. No. Angry mom. No, ASMR. Yeah, angry. I don't know. I like the ones you guys came up with. So, I have a pink bunny with a pink nose. I have a white bunny with a pink nose and a lot of blood. A lot of blood. I need to find that toothbrush so I can... Adult sound jockeys, missing reason. Nice. That's a great one. Yeah. Annoying streamers, missing reason. Annoying streamers, missing reality. Kind of combined a few of those there. Yeah, dig it. Let's pan back a bit. That would not be panning back. Oh, there we go. Got the dudes, got the... Bunny's just... It was like a cutout, like it was just like pasted on there. Alright. So there you go, the bunny with the dudes. I'ma fuck you up. Yeah, I think I'll leave that just a socket. You can see I kind of added a thickness there, like his eye popped out. Oh, Gimp, you're killing it. Annoying sounds made redundant. That's awesome. There we go. All right. I got some white in there. Let me get a little bit of white. There we go. Skinning a deer loudly. I drive a lawnmower over. I have a great idea for you. I drive a lawnmower over other. Am I skinning a deer loudly? No, I'm listening to ministry. Or are you saying, hey, who's up for skinning a deer? Yeah, let's lawn mow a few. That'd be awesome. Doing Amos. Oh, ASMR. Nice. I love you guys. These ideas are amazing. I feel like you guys represent the upper echelon of who's on Twitch. I'm down to eat a deer, but skinning is a lot of work. The way you spelt deer. I'm down to eat a deer. Like my grandma or cousin or... Yeah, a little bit of a different connotation there. If you're skinning a deer, we'd have to worry. Do be a deer and let me skin you, Grandma. It's weirdly therapeutic. Skinning a deer? I've never skinned one. I wouldn't know the therapeuticness of it. I've eaten one. A little venison. Pulling the skin off a once living being makes me feel calm and happy inside. And that's why it's good that we're just hanging on the internet. Get some shine on that blood. Nice. Like tearing canvas. I've done that. Definitely gotten mad before and torn some canvas to shit. It happens. We artists are a moody lot. Statements like that are what get people admitted into us. Or hired by like a yuppie hunter to skin the deer after he's killed it. Because he doesn't want to get his hands dirty. He just wants a scotch. Amazing. Alright, just dropping in some white highlights here. Just to throw something about the yard out there. There we go. Oh, yeah. Oh, he's so fluffy. I had to do a thing for Homeland once that required they go through all my electronic communication. Can't imagine the nightmares the guys going through my shit, probably. I feel bad for the world when my positivity runs low. Yeah, I always wondered that. Because, like, I mean, the shit that I Google, whether it's research for paintings or pure comedy, if the NSA was watching my Google search, I think it would be fucking hilarious. Like, what? Appropriate cuts and all that, I'm no good at. I've wanted to work with a butcher to learn proper cuts, but I don't know any. Well, there's meat around you in that area. I'm sure there's someone. Well, it's nice to know there's a militia forming in my chat room. I live in Washington. When the shit goes down, you're all welcome. I have an acre and a half of land, and come skin the deer that come through my yard. And and then we head north to Canada. A little highlight on the edge of the socket there. All right. We were talking about an army needed to attack the Church of Swayze. Oh, yeah. That'd be great if it would, like, started off as this kind of little online thing, and then we actually showed up at his front door. What, you didn't think we were coming? Oh, you thought it was a GIF war? No. He invited us to his place. Let's go, everyone. Yeah, we're not at that level yet. We got to be Discord buddies for at least a month, right? There we go. There we go. A little highlight on those teeth. Those jugular biting pearly whites. What's for dinner? You know what? I don't know. Sugar walked out, left the door open. I don't know if he was talking about pizza earlier, and I'm really getting hungry. Flash mob his front yard screaming about the cult of cock. Oh, that would be awesome. Well, I know he lives like in Missouri and night manages a CVS, so it might be possible to find him. Sugar gonna make some weird pasta stuff again. That shit was amazing. Oh, it was like breadcrumbs and whatever. I mean, we've had some curries over the last week. Just we've been so busy. It's just been like quick, cheap dinners, like easy shit. Throw the rice on and whatever. But my wife and Sugar have gotten pretty creative and coming up with some dinners that are bomb as shit. And I'm like, we need to be like overworked more often. Like I'm actually eating better. I'm less than 2 hours from Missouri. All right, you start north. I'm coming to Louisville in September on tour, so then I can maybe come in from the south, and we'll just hit every CVS that we, see. I'll make a beef and cabbage when I get motivated enough to go cook it. A few hours north of Missouri. Oh, shit. I think we've already got I think the battle lines have been drawn. Oh, thank God this painting is getting to where it's at. Oh, this thing was so overwhelming just looking at the penciled thing like a few days ago. Oh, NWO. Um, yeah. Yeah. 117. Look at this moth. You guys see this moth? Here, let's mess around with the zoom. See how close I can get to this moth. All right, he's in the left there. He's not happy. Get out of here. 8.5 hours to be exact. We will show him not to start a war on 3 fronts. He did blend in so well, right? I'm gonna fuck him up with that paintbrush, though. This is a weapon. Not just. All right, I think I'm gonna call it a night. I got the rabbit done. I'm good. Fuck you, stay hydrated, but 4 hours. I have to get up earlier tomorrow than I normally do, but I'm happy I got the bunny accomplished. So, war. Who's online? Let's go. You know what? Let's practice. Let's go raid somebody. And when we go in there, just start ranting about like, oh, crazy like Swayze's on. You guys want to raid him? eh. Well, this ought to be good. Yeah. All right, we're gonna go raid the Sways. Let's continue this in his room. Let's turn it up a bit here.
There we go. I got something for you.
He's doing 98.1 the Sways, so song request.
I started streaming, and when I streamed IRL, Joe, basically what would happen, Joe was new to Twitch.
All right, we're gonna head over to the Sways.
I was doing IRL, doing game, and you come in with a bunch of foot fetishes.
I'll see you guys there.